Coming up, Mesidge, the Grim Reefer.
The Grim Reefer.
So check out the video. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah. EQ, what up, fam? You monster this fucking beat, dog. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but I'm showing you now the intricate mind of a wise man with treacherous styles. Let me reintroduce this fucking beast in the booth. That'll rearrange your frame, minus knocking the boots. My brain's rotten, it's true. Ain't no stopping me, dude. What you spit is all whack, put a sock in it, fool. I ain't playing when you bozos peek wearing holos. I sacrifice plenty, ask around if you don't know. Mesidge, get it right, that's my name. No claim to have game, but still snatch your dame. Still act the same, even if I got a buzz now. Bumblebee the streets, play my beats inside the club now. And I love how you catch this hated. Stand inside on it's my time, so back up, faggot. On a journey to reach cream, I'm out to achieve dreams you thought were impossible, but look, now I'm here, G. There's no regrets, cause respect I've earned. I'm putting in this hard work as the world just turned. Every day and each night the flame inside me burns. With a passion and smash them like Hitman Hearn. I said, there's no regrets, cause respect I've earned. Putting in this hard work as the world just turned. Every day and each night the flame inside me burns. With a passion and smash them like Hitman Hearn. This is the ritual, better be prepared for the storm. Equivalent to a hornet sword when I step in it's on. You better call the fucking cops, cause it's never gonna stop. Run up in your spot, get chopped when I swing my time hot. I'm quick to scalp and chunk when I enter the room. Been ill since Cypress Hill, drop Temple of Boom. You're a buffoon, that's why I'm gonna have to smash your mandible. Leave your face bruised up, that's just what my hands will do. Imagine what the cattle do, if I have to blast at you. Shots aimed at me, throw them back like a lateral. Don't ever cross me, I'm not too sane. Leave your neck loose, stuck, call you Saddam Hussein. Bars of pain is what I feed them raw as cane. Or crack rock, that stuff's the larger game. Better stay on your hustle, dog, and stay in your lane. No need to explain further, that's the rules of the game. There's no regrets, cause respect I've earned. I'm putting in this hard work as the world just turns. Every day and each night the flame inside me burns. With a passion and smash them like Hitman Hearn. I said, there's no regrets, cause respect I've earned. Putting in this hard work as the world just turns. Every day and each night the flame inside me burns. With a passion and smash them like Hitman Hearn.
We are back.
I hope you enjoyed that video.
Super dope. Standard
Super
liquor
dope.
store hip hop video.
We were just talking about that, like the liquor store shot. Everyone got to have it at least once. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do it ironically.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like to where like the guy's telling me to not film in his liquor store.
Like he's like, hey, no, I'm filming my liquor store. He's like telling you shit or
Hey,
what?
motherfucker, the fuck up! Like, hey man, relax. And
You
like,
break, you pay. That's racist.
you are racist. Mesidge, the Grim Reefer album. I'll start. We'll
Right ahead.
Let's start off with lyrics. This is a good album. This album is good for a couple of reasons. It's good, as in lyrically, it's good. That's delivered right. But I'm saying, I was gonna say, and I say this with respect, I was pleasantly surprised when I put the album in. The album is called The Grim Reefer. I was expecting to hear some bullshit, stoner rap, blah, 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 blah. The album's good. The album is deep. The album is intense. The album is delivered well. Lyrically, he talks about this. He talks about that. Very little we talk at all, which I was really with it and kind of disappointed. I don't know why he went with the Grim Reefer mentality or kind of like we were saying, the album cover has to reflect what's in the album. The album cover that's even dope, but the name throws you off. You're expecting something else. So when I heard it entirely and this is a good album, it's like 18, 19 tracks.
Yeah, it is.
It's and all the I was with it. I was like, oh shit. The one thing is might have too many tracks. I don't know if kind of.
Is there such thing?
Because what track was this? Or when did I
there's
hear
too many good ones.
Too many, like, oh man, like
That's
this.
a good thing because if you get tired of one, then you can switch over to the other one.
But that's me just being picky, right? Lyrically, he was dope. Mesidge, this album is well put together. Lyrically, it's dope. It's in depth. You talk about life, and you talk about MCs, and you talk about this, and you deliver art without letting us forget you can spit, which is a beautiful thing. Lyrically, I gave, and everyone on the album, Chino, and all the other guests that you had, of course, they were really good. None of the, maybe one or two, I was kind of like, I can move on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them were really good. So lyrically, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, a 4. A 4 is pretty good. I think a 4 is almost a 5, but not quite.
Yeah, not a 5. I mean, you have to kind of there's a certain
rugged, you know.
you got to reach a certain plateau.
Yeah. But he's dope. I think he was dope.
I think with the right mentality, the right production, he can deliver 5 lyrics with the right time and,
I think
presence.
When you listen to this album, what you can expect from it is that raw underground hip hop feel. You know, that kind of a sprinkle of Mobb Deep, Snow Goons. You know, it has a mixture of that. That's the feeling you get. I thought he
Mobb Deep, Snow Goons, most def. That shit was tight.
I think definitely he has bars. Styles. Listen to this album. He has bars. The guy can spit. I'd like to see him in a battle, actually. There's a food for thought there. But his
are you challenging him to a battle?
No, not at all.
You heard it here. Top Down wants a battle.
Not
Mesidge.
at all.
No,
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But I think his collabs are dope. They fit perfectly with his album. You know, he had the Rhymatics on there.
Yep.
He had, I think, the Snow Goons on there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Chino XL.
Chino.
So that combined together, I thought it was a good 4. A nice big 4.
Yeah, strong. And what we also got to think, okay, from 1 to 2, that's a big jump. Think about like the Richter scale, like a 7 point. That's a strong earthquake. Yeah. But if you get a 10 point, you're dying. So think about it like that.
You're dead.
It's like 1,000 points in between from each bar to each bar.
4 is really high.
And a 4 is super high. And this is not a weak 4. It's a well-deserved 4.
It's like he's almost like he's like dipping into the 5. He's like practically almost in there.
If it would, I think the next couple albums he keeps the same mentality. He can reach there.
Oh, hell Production off the hook. It was EQ, of course. It had to be.
It was off the hook.
If you're working with EQ, he really has a certain style.
The whole album was EQ?
The majority, I think, was EQ.
It?
Yeah.
Shout out to EQ for that one, man.
Yeah, I think he can cater to what you need as far as what you tell him. This is the album I'm putting out. He can really cater to that. He just brings a certain sound that just really sounds nice, crisp, and just banging out your trunk. So I gave it a 5 because I really like the production on that album. Nice 5.
I could not give it a 5, but I gave it a 4. And the reason I gave it a 4 and not a 5, some of the levels were off. Okay. Some songs were, I don't remember if it was you started, I think you started weak and then your songs progressively, and I'm talking about engineering wise, got better. And then some kept falling off. I think again is that he might have put too many songs on one album and didn't choose like his best sounding songs. He probably put in his best or his favorite songs. Even though the levels might not have been there.
Could have been something in the beat that, maybe a sample that sounds a little muffled and makes the whole
and that's what
difference.
It was. It sounded like his mic was really far in some, and then in some it sounded like he was just like killing it. He was up and doing it. Yeah. And this is all checkable. Check it, people. Check out the album, The Grim Reefer. Listen to it yourself. Not baking it up. The levels are a little off. But production, if you're talking just beats, instrumentals,
banging.
Album,
good choice.
Killer.
Al dente.
Ill. Really dope. EQ, whoever was on this, did a great fucking job.
Beasting on the beats.
The lyrics fit the beats. The beats fit the lyrics. The flows were proper. The MCs were collaborating. You can feel the energy. It was off the hook. For production, I gave it a 4.
That's a good 4. A nice 4.
Nice 4. That's right.
Not a weak 4.
Solid
a nice 4. So don't get it. Don't twist up the 2.
That's right.
That's real right.
Okay.
So let's move on to
presentation. What do you got?
I did see a couple videos on there. Not too many, but I did see a couple videos. I didn't, this is the first I've ever heard of him. So it was kind of like here he is. And so I checked it out. So I don't have too much to add to that. Right. But I did give it a 3 because I didn't hear too much about it. Right. Honestly, I'm being honest. I didn't hear too much about it, but doesn't mean that he wasn't doing it. I only saw, I think, one or two videos for this album, and that was it. Yeah. So maybe it could have been improved a little better. Maybe more promotion. Maybe really get the word out, not just to your immediate surroundings. Really branch out and try to get to people that haven't heard of you, so that you can really just get out there. I know it's hard, but you got to put a little bit more promo into it.
When you deliver an album this good, now the next one was okay. Let's see how they fuck with their videos. I gotta see the videos, and the videos were
match the face to the word.
They were a little disappointing. Well, I'm sorry. What did you end up giving them?
I ended up giving them a 3. A 3.
So presentation for me overall, the album cover was dope. I gave it a 3 because again the name threw me off. It's the Grim Reefer, and you have like 2 lines about weed, which I appreciate. Trust me. I'll put it in. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be some pothead bullshit, and it was off the hook.
Maybe he meant it in a different way, like the Grim Reefer, but not really the Grim Reaper.
Like a social statement about how marijuana is ruining our youth.
No.
I doubt he would.
Let us know. Let us know what you really meant in your in your album.
Hit us up. That's what make it happen. The videos were okay. Not enough of them.
So we wanted to see more.
We wanted that, which is a good thing.
Yes.
But because the rest of the album was so good and it was delivered okay and everything was dope, I gave it a 3.
So altogether, you have?
I don't know because I didn't write them down.
I have 12 for mine.
Okay.
And so we bring a total of
4 bars.
That's good.
You did better than the Dre album. So
that's a big thing.
There you go.
There you go.
Baka's all pissed. The album's not great, bro. It's a good album, but it's not a great album. This is a great album.
This is a great album. Check it out. You definitely want to pick it up.
Mesidge, the Grim Reefer. Check it out. Shout out to you.
Support.
So 4 bars, pretty dope.
That's really good, actually.
It's fucking excellent.
And no ghostwriting. That's awesome.
Yes.
Get extra credit for that.
There you go.
For reals.